Oh, hi. Am I live right now?
Sorry.
I don't know. Am I live? Is it true? I mean, I don't know.
Yes, you lied.
No, no, no. Let's go to. Oh, yeah, it's it is live. Okay. So I guess the first one that I sent earlier, it was like a dry run or something. So I have to fix it ahead. Okay, here we go. Huh? Just bear with me because this is my first time to use this live
Can you let
streaming.
home?
Come here on the screen. Show people. This is Vashti, my youngest. And
Yeah. I just finished my PP.
okay, I don't know. I think this is
that was
okay now.
that was so weird. That was
Okay, so I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Probably it was live already, and I've been messing around here. But anyway, I did the first live streaming earlier, but apparently it was like a dry run or something. It's just a test or something. So okay, and ikaw medyo makasulti sa ko if this is okay or not. Just send me your feedback sa kuan sa atong messenger. Huh? Or you can join in here. I wanted you to join so I can we can converse, we can talk, we can share your mom life over there in Saudi Arabia, and I'll give you my mom life here also in United States. So anyway, okay, to those, I guess I have to introduce myself again. Like I said, I did the first live streaming earlier, and apparently it wasn't stream live. I guess it was a test, and so this is like the first. This is my first official live streaming. Anyway, my name is Irene Medeiros, and I am living here in America. I've been here in United States since 2005. I am married to my wonderful husband, Charles. We have two beautiful daughters. I would say beautiful because I'm the mother. Mom always say that. Comment below to all the moms. Thumbs up or high five. Anyway, yeah, I'm a mother of two girls, two beautiful girls. Ona, she is 12 years old, and Vashti, she's 10. They were both homeschooled since first grade, and Ona, while we were teaching Ona on her first grade, Vashti was with her all the time. She wasn't officially enrolled yet. She was there. She was there because Ona was there, and it's hard to separate both of them. And so Vashti was listening while Ona was doing her first grade homeschooling. And little did we know that when Ona when we enrolled Ona to second grade, we were planning to, Vashti should be on the first grade. But little did we know that Vashti was absorbing everything what we taught to Ona at that time. And so when we asked Ona's questions, on the second grade questions, Vashti was answering some of the questions. So we decided because if we will enroll her to first grade, it seems like it's not a challenge to her anymore. She's not being challenged, and and so what we did was we sent all her first grade curriculum books to abeka.com. They're based in Florida, and so we sent everything to them, Vashti's first grade curriculum, and then we um, we ordered the second grade curriculum. So that's how they ended up on the same grade level. And also, Ona, when she started her first grade, she was 7.5 years old. Um, to me, I do believe the reason why we started late on her, because I do believe that a child needs to be prepared when they go to school. Okay, to me, I believe that they should be mentally prepared, physically prepared, socially prepared, because I know some of you will not agree with me, but this is my own perspective. This is my own opinion that a child, a child to me, a child should enjoy their childhood more than anything else. Like on my on my own experience, um, I didn't go to school until I was 7.5 years old, close to 8 years old, and I was mentally and physically prepared. You know, I feel a child when they are, come to think of it, if a child is still like 4 years old, okay, 4 years old. I don't know if I should speak English here or Tagalog or Bisaya. Um, I'm from Mindanao, the southern part of Philippines, and we speak Bisaya there. But the mother tongue in the Philippines is Bash. Just excuse me because the battery is running low. I will ask my daughter to get my charger. Vashtai! I hope she can hear me. She's in the room. Vashtai! Just a minute. I have to put it in mute. Vashtai! Come here, Vash. I need the charger. Could you please get me my charger, hon? Because the battery is running low. I was getting asked about it. So to me, a child should be prepared physically and mentally when they go to school. Now, if you enroll a child at the age of 4 years old or 5 years old, I think that would be hard because they they there you go. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you heard that, but I will repeat what my husband said. A child needs that bonding with the parents. They need to spend more time with each other. The closeness, the bonding, uh, the relationship, and that's very important. To me, that's very, very important. And that's the reason why I did not send my kids to school at a very young age, although, they're homeschooled anyway, but I wanted them to be prepared mentally and physically. Now, this is, I don't want to brag, huh? I don't want to brag, but when I was in my first grade, second grade, and third grade, um, I was one of the, like, at the top of the class. Um, Not really like the top, like in our whole class in first grade, there were like four of us who were in the first, like the first honor, like the first honor students. And so with that, I would say that because I was prepared, I was mentally prepared and I was physically prepared. Come to think of it, there are some children when the parents will drop them off to school at a very young age, like I say, like 4 years old, 5 years old. You know, I feel sorry because some of the kids cried so hard because of that separation from the parents. They're not used to be separated from their parents, especially from their mother, who nourished the child since birth, and at 4 years old, or 5 years old, whatever. To me, that's still very young. You drop off your child to the daycare, and it's hard. That is hard. Back home in the Philippines, we call it daycare. when they go to a preschool. In the Philippines, we call it daycare, but here in America, it's preschool. Daycare here in America, that's when they drop off the kids to a daycare center where the parents go to work, and then the kids will stay at the daycare and somebody will take care of them, feed them and take them to the park or something. In replace of the parents' responsibility, the daycare people will be the one to take care of your child because the parents are working. And that's understandable because life here in America is tough. It is really tough. You have to have two jobs. You have to have two jobs to survive. If there's only one income here, um, you will probably survive, but it's hard. It is tough. It is really hard. It's hard to get by, you know, with all the monthly bills and all these expenses and your food, your gas, and everything. It's tough. It's hard. So I I totally understand to the parents, to those who take their kids to the daycare because they have no choice. They have no choice. On my case, I am very fortunate and I am very blessed. I would say that I am very blessed because my kids did not go to daycare when they were little. Um, my cousin Beverly took care of Ona, and there was only one month where Ona went to a pastor's wife. She didn't go to a daycare center. And then after that, um, when Ona and Vashti were born, my husband Charles decided to just stay home and take care of them, and I was the one um, going to work, and it works for us. Whatever works for everybody, whatever works for you, for us, that works for us. And so that's how it started. And so Charles was taking care of the girls, although my shift at work is always 3 in the afternoon to 11 p.m. So for the most part, the all day, all morning, not all day, but all morning, I am home until I go to work at 2:30 because it takes only like 20 to 30 minutes to drive from our home to work. And so and so I am blessed to have that opportunity not to take my kids to the daycare. And besides, we were able to save a lot of money for daycare. Daycare here in America, I would say my friend Rochi, she told me that she pays, well, she I shouldn't say that she pays because she has a different setting with her daycare. But normally here in North Dakota, and especially in Jamestown, you probably will pay like $500. $500 per month for the daycare. Now, if you have two children, you'll be paying $1,000 a month for your child, and that's even cheaper. If you go to a bigger city, like California or New York or Chicago, their rate there is even higher. It's a lot higher. So I would say I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God for that opportunity for us not to take our children to the daycare because, like I said, the molding of the child of your kids, of our kids, um, it has to be like it's the parents' responsibility. I don't know about you, but I wanted to hear your point of view. I wanted to hear um, your what is your opinion about what I have just said, what I had just said. So put your comment below and let me know, and we will talk about it. I like this. I like this setting because we can converse, we can exchange ideas. As a mother, um, it's nice to have that connection because I'm sure I have experienced or you experience what I have experienced as well as a mother. You know all the challenges that we face um, in raising our children, in in teaching our children um, to become good, citizens of this country, especially in the spiritual aspect. To me, that is very important. Um, I don't know, but in public school, that's one of the reasons also why we homeschool our kids because in public school they have no Bible subject. They don't teach about God, and that's very very important to me. And so with homeschooling, we can do a lot of Bible readings, so we can talk more about Bible history. Um, Talk more about the life of Jesus, basically, because here on earth, you know, where we are supposed to follow the example of Christ, but then if as little as our kids, if they are not being taught about Christ, about why Jesus Christ came to this earth, what's the purpose of everything? What's the purpose of everything? So so that's one of the reasons why we homeschool our kids, and also to focus on their academic side as well. Because believe it or not, or you might agree with me or not, but in the public school setting, if the teacher has like I would say 15 students, that's just like a standard here in America. In the Philippines, when I was in school, there were like 40 of us in our class. That's a lot. That's a lot of students for one teacher to handle. And if a child or if a student is needing help on this subject or whatever subject that he's having a crisis on or having a hard time, um, it's hard for one student for one teacher to attend to that person or to that student's needs because he's not the only one. There's like four other kids that needs help as well. And so if you homeschool your kid or your child, you can focus. If your child needs help in, shall we say, ratio and proportion, you can focus on that. You can go to other sources like YouTube and look for, some videos that will help your child understand more about the subject matter. But like I said, so it's because of one of them is the academic side of it. That's one of the reasons why we homeschool our kids. And I would say they're doing pretty good. They're doing really good in their schooling, and I'm very happy, and very proud of my kids on what they have achieved so far. But of course, it's a lot of work yet. They're only seventh grade, and there's more grades to. There's a lot of challenges yet, but that's the beauty of homeschooling because you spend more time with your kids, and if they have questions and if they're having a hard time with something, then you're there. You're always there to help them, to guide them, to give them advices, not to discourage, like um, there's always solutions in every problem. And so that's the beauty of homeschooling. And aside from um, spending more time with each other as a family, it builds up the relationship um, stronger. That makes the bonding stronger. Um, yeah, um, it works good for us on our schedule. I I homeschool at the same time. I'm also a full-time mom because I also work at the state hospital full-time since 2008. So it's been more than 12 years now. Like I said earlier, my schedule is always 3 to 11:30, and so I am home the whole morning until noon, until 2:30, and then I'll get ready and then go to work. Well, the beauty of that as well is I'll be able to cook food for my kids because to me, um, food, nutrition, meal is also very important as well in the developing in the development of the kids' brain and the whole being. Um, Food is very important. To those who followed me, you know me how I would say I'm not strict, but I, I like to follow a certain diet. I like to follow a certain diet. In my household, I don't I don't buy junk food. I shouldn't say always. No, I don't buy junk food always, but there's some exceptions sometimes. Like sometimes I buy like a bag of chips. Like for example, my family is American, so if they have sandwich, they like to have chips with their sandwich. So I buy that, but that is only for a meal. It's not for like snack. Like they just go to the pantry and open the pantry and get a bag of chips to eat for snack. I don't do that. I don't allow that. And also, I don't buy pop as well. Pop is not very good for you. Although they would say like it's zero calorie, but it's still not good for you. There's still sugar in it. And so I buy Sprite for my husband because sometimes he likes to burp. Just to make him burp, he will drink Sprite. Yeah, I, you know what? This is my first time. This is my first time doing live, and I don't want to hold you very long here. Um, I would like to connect with you more fully now that I'm not working. I'm on medical leave right now, so I would like to connect with you more fully and let's exchange ideas, exchange some experiences. That would be great. I would really love to hear back from you. So for now, it is Friday here, and it is 6:44. It's not sunset yet. Our sunset here in in America, or well, in North Dakota. Let me see. Our sunset here is at 8:33 p.m. That's our sunset here. Um, uh, in June, our sunset here is close like 9:30 or sometimes close to 10 o'clock, and there's still daylight. Like right now it's 8:33. No, it's 6:44. It's 6:44 right now, and there's still daylight outside. And so that's the time difference. Okay, I would like to reconnect back with you. I'm going to do live streaming again next week, and I'm thinking of a topic that I would like to talk with you guys, and I'm hoping to um, invite some friends to have conversation with, while others, if you guys wanted to just watch, that will be great as well. But I would like to invite some other friends to have conversation with here on our live streaming here on our YouTube channel. But anyway, thank you so much and have a good weekend, everyone. And this is my first time, so just bear with me. I don't know what day I can go on live, but this weekend we're going to Detroit Lakes. I will go to church tomorrow first at Cleveland, and then in the afternoon we'll be heading to Detroit Lakes. We will spend times with our friends over there, and we'll go boating over there at the lake. So yeah, we'll get ready here, and God bless everyone, and you take care, and see you next time. Okay, bye.